What is going on, guys? It's your boy Federal, and today I just wanted to kind of do a different video. I know there's no gameplay or anything over it, but I just kind of wanted to record something that I've been thinking about doing, just to explain to you guys. Basically, I mean, it's kind of like an intro to me, but not really an intro to me because it's just Call of Duty competitive side of me. But anyways, so I just wanted to tell you guys kind of my story on how I got into competitive Call of Duty and where I've been, what tournaments I've gone to, how I've played, stuff like that, because I think that's just kind of interesting and probably something you guys would want to know. So, I started playing competitive Call of Duty back in Black Ops 1. I was signed up on GB, and I played a few GBs. Like, I literally played probably 10 whole GBs on Black Ops 1, and we just played with, like, kids from, like, I just played with kids from school. Like, we just thought we were, like, I don't know. We saw that you could make money. We're like, oh my god, like, this is amazing. So we instantly, like, downloaded, like, we went on the computer, on our computers, like, made accounts, signed up for GB, like, just absolutely got railed when we played them. Like, it was not even close. Like, we were playing, like, S&Ds, I think. I don't even know what we were accepting back then. But, I think we were just accepting default S&Ds or something like that, and we were getting absolutely destroyed. But for some reason, like, when I played that, something, like, sparked in me. I was like, wow, like, this is something I could, like, enjoy doing. Like, and the other guys were kind of, like, discouraged, like, oh, like, this is stupid. Like, everyone's so much better than us. Like, whatever. And, like, me, and I think... yeah, Kagan and I, the other guy that's on the channel with us, him and I were, you know, playing with these guys, and him and I kind of talked to school one day, and we're like, wow, like, you can literally, like, you can make money from this, like, you can make this into something, like, big. And I was like, and so Kagan and I decided to, you know, keep playing, and we were at the point where, like, we weren't, like, comfortable telling people, like, oh yeah, like, we want to play competitive Call of Duty. Like, it was one of those things where you're kind of, like, nervous to tell people about it. And so I think what came after Black Ops 1, dude, I don't even know. Was it Modern Warfare 3? I don't know. Anyways, whatever game it was, we played. I don't think the next game that we played competitive. We played just a lot of pubs and, like, not super into sniping, which was weird, but I did not like the sniping community, did not like any of that, and that's no, like, shots to the sniping community. I just never got into it, never liked any of it, and I was like, you know what, like, this is not for me. And so, by the time, let's just fast forward to by the time, Call of Duty Ghost came out. So, we had a set team going into Call of Duty Ghost. It was me, Kevin, Gage, and Kagan. Those are Purity, Jolt, now his name is Daddy, but vintage. But he was vintage back then, and we like, that was our team. We're like, okay, we're gonna play GBs, and UMG had just launched, so we were super like hype about that. We're like, well, this is awesome, like, this site just launched, like, we can make a name for ourselves, you know, like, that'd be really cool. And so we started playing, and again got railed. But that was only, but actually, like, we won, like, we played, I think we played, like, 100 something matches on Game Battles, actually. So it was, or Game Battles UMG, I'm not too sure which one we did. But honestly, like, that was such a good experience, like, playing competitive. Like, we played against some, like, really good kids, and it was just honestly, like, such a fun experience, and we all had fun playing, even though we'd lose, and we'd lose more than we won. Like, it was just such a fun experience. And so we played, and, you know, Ghost wasn't the best year of competitive Call of Duty. Anyone that watches competitive Call of Duty knows that Call of Duty Ghost was a very dry year. I mean, we were playing game modes like Blitz and Domination as our respawns. Like, no. That, oh god, no. No. Awful. Absolutely terrible. But anyways, so fast forward, well, not really fast forward, because the next game was AW, I'm pretty sure. So AW came around, and I don't know what it was. I mean, I'm probably gonna get comments I'm a jetpacker, but bro, I accept that. I'm a jetpacker, man. Like, that game just clicked with me. Kagan, Gage, and Kevin and I, or yeah, I think I said that right. I may have messed up. Sorry, I literally haven't had any sleep. I've been up all night studying for this test that I had this morning. I just finished. I think I killed it. Like, I'm proud of myself. Like, first college test in the books. Anyways, let's get back on topic. So AW came around, and we had never been to a LAN event. Keep that in mind. So we never understood, you know, pro points. We never knew that that was a thing. And we watched competitive Call of Duty, but we never were around to hear that, you know, that topic of conversation. that oh hey, you need pro points to be placed into a good seed for a LAN event, and we never knew that, so we just grinded UMGs. And for those of you that know, UMG never provided pro points. It was just they were just a free website for, you know, free TL for a prize at the end of the season, and that was strictly it. It was no pro points. If you wanted pro points, you had to go through game battles, and that I knew after the fact that we competed at our first LAN. So, I'll tell that story as well. So I saw UMG Orlando get announced in December. Or, it got announced whenever, but I think it was in January, like very early January, like right after Christmas. And my mom was like, you know what, like, I'll buy this team pass for you. Like, she was supportive. She was like, you know what, let's see what you can do. Like, I hear you in here yelling and, like, calling people trash. And I'm like, well, you know, I'd like to show you, like, that this could be turned into something, you know, like I was hyped. Like I was like, let's go, baby. Like I'm about to show off my skills to these randoms at this event. But little did I know, we didn't have any pro points. So we went to the event, and we're waiting we get checked in, everything's fine, and we're waiting to see who we play. And of course, the first team we play, talk about just getting like absolutely like bracket destroyed. Like just, oh my goodness. We played TCM, the European squad. They flew over, and they were the #1 seed in open bracket. So literally, we got dead last seed in open bracket, and had to play TCM, yes, because yeah. And that was like Shane, Jerd. I'm not sure who it was, to be honest with you. But it was like Moose, like people like that. And so we played them. I don't know if we were actually playing, because we lost the hardpoint 250 to 25, and then we lost the CTF on Biolab by 14 captures. Yeah, you heard that right. We lost by 14 captures in one game of CTF. So, with no better words to describe, I actually just got destroyed. All of us just got absolutely just railed, run over, whatever you want to say. And so we're like, you know what, like, what are we gonna, like, how are we supposed to beat them? In all honesty, like, how are we supposed to beat these guys? And so we said, you know what, like, the way UMG events worked then were that if you got eliminated in, like, one time during the day, it was double elim. So if you got eliminated one time during the day, you just played early Saturday morning. You had to be there, like, 8. Sometime crazy, because they want to get open bracket, you know, run through so pros can play. And so we get there in the morning, ready to go. We play, and we're up by like 60 points on the hard point, and we're like so hyped. Like, I'm yelling, I got a crowd behind me, like, I kid you not, I'm yelling at this kid. He can't even get into a window on the other team. I was literally watching him struggle to get into a window because he was so nervous. And I let him know, like, I was like, this kid can't even get in a window. And little do I know that after that instance, these kids just like went super sane, like absolutely just didn't die, like killed us every single time, kills off spawn. Like, I don't know who we started playing. Like, I was starting to get like Vietnam flashbacks from that TCM just like spanking, and it was just not good. And they came back on us, and they ended up winning the hardpoint. And so we went to the uplink, and like the uplink was just stupid. Like, we ended up losing by like 2, and got eliminated from UMG Orlando. And that's something that I was a little like hurt. Not like hurt, like to the point where I was like, oh, I'm just gonna sit in my room and cry all day. Like, that's stupid. That's literally so pointless. And so we talked, and we're like, what are we gonna do to get better? We sat in the hotel room for like 5 minutes, and we're like, what are we gonna do to like, so we can come back to one of these in AW, because we were good at AW, and I knew we had potential. I said to them, what what are we gonna do to get better? And we all talked about it, and we decided to keep grinding. So we kept grinding, and eventually MLG Finals gets announced in NOLA. So or in New Orleans. Why did I say NOLA? I'm so dumb. Anyway, so keep in mind, we played in one LAN event prior to MLG Finals. And got absolutely railed. Just, oh god, it was awful. I don't know what to think about it. So basically, we had trip plans set up to go to finals, and they got canceled, and we were like, okay, this tournament is like, if we want to get our names out there, we need to go to this tournament. So everyone, I was on there telling people, like, I will talk to your parents, I will call your parents, like, you're going to this tournament, I'm convincing. And so I convinced my dad to drive us out to New Orleans for the weekend to play. And man, was that the best experience of my life, and I can guarantee you it was the best experience of all the other guys on my team. Even though Purity Gage doesn't even play anymore, I could just see like the amount of fun he was having while playing. And that's just so crazy, like so cool to me, like just how fun we were having even when we like lost, you know. So anyways, day one at NOLA, I mean, we came in, we heard that we were going to be playing an Indian team. That's what people were telling us, the team that flew over from India, which was so cool. Like, those kids were just like, they were just so thankful to be there. Like I always stress to people, a LAN is an opportunity, and it's not something to be like something to mope and cry if you get eliminated from. Like, we smacked those kids. If I can find the scoreboards, I'll put it up here, but probably not. I probably won't find them. But if I can find the scoreboards, we beat them in the hardpoint like 250 to like 30, and then the uplink by like 14 points. Like, we were just plowing through them. And like, I'm not bragging, because those guys get no practice, little to no practice in India. I mean, that's very hard for them to get practice. But those guys literally finished the match and weren't sad. They came over smiling like, oh yeah, like if you guys want to like tell us some of your strats, like that'd be so cool. Like, we just want to learn. I'm like, these kids don't care if they lose, and that's just so cool. Okay, anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. So we went into the next match. We played it like later. Like we had like a huge gap on Friday. We ended up playing Thrust, which was Mochilla, Royalty. I don't know who else, because no one else really did well besides them two. And we actually like ran them down to the wire. Like, we were winning by like 60 for the entire game, like almost the entire game at hardpoint, until they came back and beat us like 250 to like 190. Like, and as soon as I saw that scoreboard, I'm like, oh my, like, we could beat these guys. Like, we lost by like 60, but at the same time, we can beat these guys. And so I told I leaned over, I'm like, guys, like, we can beat them, just go stupid hard. And we ended up playing the uplink and losing by like 4. But like, still, it's Mochilla and Royalty. Like, it was just so cool. And like, we lost, we got eliminated. They were cool, they shook our hands and whatever, you know, the typical thing. And we took that as whatever. And then we ended up playing Saturday. And I'm trying to, you know, kind of summarize this quickly, because this video is already 12 minutes long. Somehow I talked for that long, but we got to Saturday, we played Saturday, we couldn't lose again, so we won. We played Blaze competitive. I don't even know if that's even a team anymore. It was just, I'm not too sure, but we beat them pretty easily, pretty swiftly. Then played again against UNF, and that was literally the stupidest match I've ever played in my life. So we are up. So we're playing hardpoint on solar, and I don't know if many of you know, but the scuff wires, if you drop your Xbox One controller a bunch of times, like with the scuff in it, like the scuff cable gets really like loose and very sensitive. So if it's not plugged in, it doesn't work, because you can't use batteries on LAN. So Gage, his controller kept messing up and kept unplugging. We're up 60-0 in the hardpoint, and the ref won't let us restart. And I'm like yelling at this guy, like, listen, like, we are up 60-0. We should be the ones telling you if we can restart. I would understand if they didn't want to let us restart if they're up 60-0, but we are up 60-0, and it's our controller problem. Can we restart the game? He's like, there's nothing we can do. And I'm like, now, that literally killed my entire vibe. We lost the uplink, like it was so scummy on their part as well. But anyways, but guys, like, I don't know, just competitive Call of Duty for me has just been a super big part of my life, and I want it to continue to be. I love playing, I love competing, I love going to LANs, meeting people, talking to people. It's just overall just a fun experience. And if you can take anything from this video, just always remember that if you do compete at a LAN event, like, because I know this channel is, you know, designated to more of the gamer type people, maybe the casual, like, you know, everyday people. But if you ever attend a LAN, think of it as an opportunity. Go into that LAN with the mentality of, I don't care what we place, this is an opportunity that I get to go and I get to play on LAN. I get to go and show my skills off. I mean, like, I was so amazed that there was actually a crowd of people standing behind me, like, watching me play and, like, cheering me on. Like, that was absolutely amazing. I didn't know any of them, but that's just so cool to me. But I didn't even get into Black Ops 3 tournaments, or the last AW tournament we went to, which was IG Daytona. But I mean, overall, I've played in a few LANs and I've enjoyed every single one. But like I said, if you could take anything from this video, take the fact that going to a LAN is 100% an opportunity. So take that opportunity full-fledged. If your mom or whoever, you know, lets you play and lets you travel, like if they say like I'm gonna let you do this, then you need to go dumb hard and prove to them that that's like it was worth their time and money, like that they sent you to this tournament. Like, but anyways, guys, LANs are a very, very good opportunity to showcase your skill. And I mean, like, also just don't, if you get double first rounded, if you lose in third round winners and then drop to losers and lose, like, don't be upset. Like, you got to play on LAN and show off to people. Like, that's so cool. But anyways, guys, this has been your boy Federal. I know this commentary's been all over the place. I'm wearing a hood inside because it's actually like kind of cold in North Carolina today. It's pretty cool. Like, I don't know. I mean, I really like it. But anyways, guys, this has been your boy Federal. I know this video was all over the place, but I really just kind of wanted to get that off my chest. I've been wanting to post kind of my own vlog without any gameplay, just kind of talking about my competitive Call of Duty career and kind of what I've been doing and how it's gone and some of the tough times I've gone through and some of the good times I've gone through. But anyways, guys, as always, this has been your boy Federal, and please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what I am doing good, what I'm doing bad, because that really does help me ultimately in the end, so I know what I can fix and what I can improve on. But again, thank you guys for watching. If you sticked all the way through, you're the true homie. This is almost a 17-minute video, but it's been your boy Federal, and I'm out. Peace.